Hey guys, the new Linkin Park is out. Today I will be working on the last song, The Emptiness Machine, and recording it on the drums at the end of this video. Let's go. So just a few words before we start analyzing the song together, I would like to introduce my first book now available on Amazon dedicated to the double bass drumming. So if you want to get started with the double bass, I think you will find what you need in here. Right now, we are going to listen to the song together and splitting the different techniques, different feels that we'll have to use in order to play this song. So one thing that's basically repeating from one song to the other is that you have usually 4 bars per line. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I can just continue and opening as many bars as I think I will have to use, and then I can continue or get rid of them. First line, I just put silences, so I have time to prepare for the clicks if I have to put a click before the beginning. And now we're ready to listen to the song and write the first drum rhythms.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do.
Okay, so basically the drum part is based on the punk rhythm, which means that you only have to play quarter notes on the hi-hat. No big mystery with the snare, always on the second and fourth beat, which means that the crucial thing here will be the places of the kicks. If we summarize all this on my computer, it's gonna be like this. So we have quarter notes, we have 2 and 4 with the snare drum, and finally we need to remember the kicks. So to me it was tu-ta, 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 tu-ta. So basically this will be the line that will be repeating itself from the beginning to the end of the song. Now that you have the first line of the rhythm, let's concentrate on the tempo and also the first feel that's introducing the drum part. To find the tempo, you can use your phone or you can use the metronome on Guitar Pro. So here you have tap. You can just tap on top of this button and you have the song, and this will give you the approximate speed at which the song is played. Let's put the song on.
Your blades are sharpened with precision.
So let's say the tempo is 185. To find whether the feel starts on beat or off beat, you can simply tap the rhythm here. Okay, the click 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if the feel starts in the middle, it means that it is off beat. If it starts on top of your tapping, it is on beat. Okay, the feel starts in the middle, so it means it is the one end. Then you can try to sing it in your head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, da 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 da. The 1 is empty, and then da 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 da. So first you have something that's fast here, ta 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 ta. So it is 2 16 notes played at the end of the first beat, and then only 8 notes, ta 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 ta. And I hear 2 tones at the end on beat, so it is like this, the first tone and then the floor tone. Usually when you finish a fill, you play a cymbal with a kick, but here what I'm hearing is an open hi-hat on the first beat of the next line, here. So again, we can place an accent on top of it not to miss it. Right now we have the intro and we have the first verse. So let's see how long it is played like this, and then you'll see that it's only copy and paste with a few fills that will be changing the song, and then that's it.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do.
Okay, so we have 4 times the same thing, and then we will be repeating the feel that was the first feel of the song. Let's copy and paste. Once, twice, thrice, and a 4th time here. We'll just have to check whether there is an open hi-hat here or not. To me it would be a fill, so the same thing, it will be played once every 2 lines. Here, here again, and not here. We play this fill again, and you have the first 4 lines.
just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open.
So here we have the same thing twice, so we can just copy and paste. As I said, this will be checked at the end. So here you have a slight change to make a pause. To ta, to ta, to ta, ta, ta. And then you finish on the fourth beat with nothing on the first one. Here, during the resting part, you have two choices. The first one would be not to play, obviously. And the second one would be to play some things on the cymbals, but only to decorate. Okay, you don't want to be too present. You just want to add some elements here and there. So I'm not writing this, but if you want to, and that's probably what I'll be playing at the end, you can play some things, okay? Two lines without drums at all, and then we have this drum coming back like an echo, like a reverb. So we'll see how we can do it while we play covers. So do we play or not? Do we change the snare by something else? We'll see.
Emptiness machine, emptiness machine.
Easy! It's the same thing here. The only change is that you have an open hi-hat all the way, so you have a strong sound here, and then you just have a small fills, so tu ba boom ra da da, tu da 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 da. And that's how you enter the second verse. Okay, change here. Nice! That's great! Fun fact here is that many drummers will be covering this song soon, I guess, and I will show you how to spot those who skipped practice. In this part, we realize that the hi-hat is closed because we need to make some space for the singer, and we have to play 8 notes with the hi-hat. This way we'll have a lot of energy and also dynamics. So you need to use the Moller technique with your wrist in order not to have always the same hi-hat, but a high note and a low note. So this will be like this. We keep the same kicks and snares as before, but we change the rhythms from quarter notes to 8 notes. So let's copy and paste for 4 lines here. As musicians, please never underestimate the power of silence. Here, when you stop and you come back strong, this is the most impactful thing that you can do on a song. So right now we are at the chorus. Let's see how it goes. So the chorus is basically 4 lines. You have a fill here and probably one here, if I remember well. So you can copy and paste what you did at the beginning here. But I would play this on the cymbal in order to have more power. Now that you have the first part of the song, the second one will be really fast to transcribe. We only have a bridge at the end of the song that could be challenging. Otherwise, it will only be choruses and verses. So let's see how it goes. Okay, copy and paste, but we had first 2 bars. Usually it is 4, so we have 2, 4, and 4. And then we go back to the chorus, I think. That's it. But if you listened well, you can hear that there is a change with the kicks. So we have to listen to it again and only change this. The snare is always 2 and 4, and the right hand always playing quarter notes. So of course, again, we have to check that we didn't miss some fills. And something quite similar here, but there is a tiny difference, I guess. Okay, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. So one thing to observe here is that we don't have 16th note. That would be great from a drummer point of view, but in the overall, keeping the 8th note feel is better in the context. So pa-boom, fra-boom, pa-boom, pra-pa, ch. And then we finish here, and you'll see that we have exactly the same feel that we had at the beginning here. So we just have 2 bars of resting before we arrive at the last chorus to end the song. So I just said that we only had 8th note fills, but then I heard a 16th note fills. So basically, at the end of songs, you always have some spaces to play heavy stuff. So if you wanted to play a really strong fill at the beginning but couldn't because there was not enough space for it, that's your moment of glory. Okay, here you can shine. You can show everybody that you are able to play things like this, and then you end the song with something really powerful. So that's the case, I think, here. And basically, the last chorus is the same thing as the previous one. So we just have to find the different changes that we have to make at the end of each line, and then the song is over.